Right. And the thing is, I was just going out there and I was just doing what I normally do all the time. And see, in Matt's defense, he didn't know me. He didn't know how I wrestled and stuff like that. And I did not mean to kick him and hit him like I did with my boot, because my boot is what got him. And it's just because he was in if you watch the film, it's like he was flailing in the corner stuff, and my foot caught him, which accidents happen in wrestling, and I had no intentions of doing that, going in there and doing that to him whatsoever, despite what people at home sit there and think that I did on purpose, that watch in their mind. But like I said, me and Matt are cool. I hate what he's going through now. It's terrible, a terrible thing that he has to deal with, because he's such a good guy, he's such a good person and a nice guy. I just hate that he's going through it. Al Snow did an interview on X-Pac 360 not too long ago, and he basically threw me under the bus, said I just got in the ring and hauled off and just punched him and cold-cocked him and knocked him completely out cold. If you go back and listen to the interview that Al did on X-Pac 360, he said I hauled off and just cold-cocked him and knocked him out. I did not knock him out. I did not touch him with my fist at all. I gave him a boot to the stomach, and I gave him a few forearms and backed him into the corner. I never punched him in the face, not once. And I don't know where Al got that from, but all of a sudden now Al's telling everybody I cold-cocked him. And it's like, what match was he seeing that I didn't see or something? I don't know. But anyways, and it's just funny. There's so many, you get a different perspective from everybody, how it went down. The only two people that really knew how it went down was Matt and myself and the people there watching. And if it was so terribly bad, then why didn't anybody step in to stop it? That's the question I have. If what I was doing was so bad, how come Al didn't step in, Bill DeMott stepped in? Why didn't anybody step in and say, hey, whoa, stop, easy? You know what I'm saying? Nobody did. But in the wrestling business, accidents are going to happen. You're going to get a black eye. You're going to get a bloody lip. Stuff like that happens. As long as you don't knock somebody's teeth out. I didn't knock his teeth out. I didn't break any bones. I gave him a black eye and a bloody lip. And that was a complete accident. It was nothing intentional, and that's just how it is. But yeah, and the thing is people, like when Al was doing his interviews and stuff, he was like, he was talking about it, and it's like, okay, well, because Al was really upset with me about it. And Bill, he was kind of on the fence about it. And it's like, well, why didn't you guys step in and stop me if you guys thought it was so bad? Now, mind you, when I had a cracked vertebrae in my neck, and when I went and did that episode for MTV, I was in a lot of pain myself anyway, and because they sent me to LA to do that first, then I had to go to San Antonio. I stepped in that ring because they told me to. The WWE basically sent me there to get in and be part of that show and wrestle and do what I did or whatever. And I got in the ring with a cracked vertebrae. And then people are going to get upset because I gave Matt a black eye and a bloody lip, when I could have just taken one bump wrong or just moved the wrong way, and I could have been paralyzed just that quick. But yet I still went out and did my job and never complained about it or anything. And it's just funny how to listen to people get upset because somebody got a black eye and a bloody lip. So
I didn't see you crying about Lesnar.
No, I did not at all. Not at all. And then when Kurt Angle broke my arm, I didn't cry about that. So accidents happen in wrestling. That's just the nature of the business. And when people are going to get upset about it, it's like, then why are you even watching it if you're going to get upset if somebody's going to get a black eye? But it's going to be talked about forever. I'm surprised it's still brought up all the time, and it's like, gosh, that was a long ass time ago. So it's like, geez. But it sucks because when that happened, I could at that time, before social media started really exploding and the internet started really exploding, one of the writers called me at home and said, because I was out for 13 months with my neck surgery, and one of the writers, it was actually Brian Gerwitz that called me, and he said, right now, he said, I wish we could capitalize on you being out, because right now you're the biggest heel that we have because of the whole thing with Matt. And I'm like, oh my God, my timing is horrible. Horrible. But, you know, it is what it is. And like I said, Matt, because when me and Matt, after the whole thing, Matt understood and everything, and, you know, he realized it wasn't intentional, it was a total accident and everything. And like I said, me and Matt are good. We've always been cordial to each other, and we even worked with each other for a while after that. So I don't know why people still get upset about it. It just makes me laugh.